Welcome back, everybody, to another game of chess. So we've been making some progress, and our opponent plays c4, the English opening. We're going to play e4. I actually just played a game that was remarkably similar to this. They didn't play that, but what I did was develop my king side and then quickly castled, and then eventually try to push d5. And that's what I did back then. We'll see how we do today. They've pushed the C and the D. This is pretty open for us, and they're planning to fianchetto. So what I did was I did this. Or should I just go ahead and do this first, maybe? Throw that in there. See what happens. If they want to trade some stuff. Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's trade. Okay, yeah. And now if they take, I'm gonna do this. And we'll take it from there. Okay. We could go ahead and castle maybe, so that if they were to take, we would take with the knight maybe instead. And I don't know what kind of plans to have here. Developing my bishop. I don't know, getting my knight out somehow. Haven't decided how. Here, here, oop, here. I'm thinking of just castling since I have that as an option. Might as well. Just get it over with. Okay, you're gonna do that instead? I might be into this. Here, here, okay, here, 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 here. And do you have any like sneaky moves? I don't think you do. Let's go for it. Their king is still in the center, ours is castled. Let's try to open up the center here. We both only have light squared bishops. I'm going to take that as a... I don't know if it's a win. No, it's not a win because they have their light squared bishop, which is not a win. Is this a win? You take, and then I block. I think it is. I think that's a win for us. That might be, I feel like, a huge potential blunder. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I am tripping. Okay, if I were to go here, I don't know, you could do this. I could still have that. But I could maybe do something like this. You take, go here. I don't know. Or should I try to develop more pieces? Develop our queenside, it's very lacking. However, at the same time, this pawn is a wrecking ball. It's Miley Cyrus. I might as well ride that train. I feel like, yeah, potentially there could have been a better time to deploy that as a move or a tactic, but alas. Let's develop. Why not? Let's get that pieces into the center. So if I were to go here, I could imagine something like this. Then I don't know, maybe all the way back. Well, that's kind of interesting. If I were to go here, you would have to take, and then if I were to take, I'm attacking here. You couldn't go here, you could go here. I could move here, and you're over here, so can you do any like really devastating stuff? Maybe this one. Maybe I can just push like that to blunt this, but I might have to lose there. Oh, that was kind of tough. I really want to take. Then I'd be up. No, then you would take. So take, 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 take. And yeah, so I was afraid of this, that attacking this. Yeah, I don't really have a response after that. Is there anything better though? I don't know. If I went here. Oh, jeez. Oh. Sorry, my cats are insane. So yeah, let's explore other ideas. So here, I guess no, I don't think that would work. I feel like I have to take, cause here, okay, so if you were to take, I take, yeah, I feel like I have to take. As much as I am, okay, that's kind of surprising. I mean, if I went here, sure, you could take, but, I feel like that's not a good move. Oh, okay, they resign. So that was pretty quick. We only have we only did that for 7 minutes. Yeah, it definitely looks like maybe just a quick analysis and maybe we can do one more. Let's see, how do I just open up the, yeah, self-analysis, that's what I want to do. So annoying. Okay, let's just be real quick about it. Yeah, we got... okay. I don't know. Takes... oh, okay, it does have best moves. Haven't seen, over here, best moves. Okay. It always just takes so long, but, and saying that's good. Saying that that was an inaccuracy. And this is best. Nice, that's good to... and they make a mistake. Oh, that was an inaccuracy, G5. Okay, whatever you say. I guess, the knight would have been trapped. I guess that's the thought. Okay, okay, it's excellent. I'll take it. Nice is best. Oh, yeah, here was a one I wasn't sure of. It's okay, it's good. Knight to a6. Yeah, I was thinking of doing something like that eventually. And then they take and it's a blunder, and that's the end of it. Okay. So let us just do one more quick one. Alright, and this time we got to play as white. Okay, we were playing e4. Let's see what our opponent brings us. Maybe we'll cross 1400. Oh yeah, if we win this game, we'll cross 1400. So, might as well swing for the fences. Unfortunately, our opponent's taking quite a bit of time. They might actually abandon this game or abort it. Okay, nice. E45. We play knight, knight out. Oh, nice. Knight to F3. Our move is the Scotch. We're doing Scotch. And they take it, and we do Scotch Gambit. Whew. Okay, so we've been seeing a lot of H, and we see it again. That's crazy. That's so crazy that we see it so much. Our move is to castle. If they don't, I guess, do anything here in terms of the bishops out in this way. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this doesn't exist anymore. I guess it is something that players are wary of, or kind of, I don't know. Yeah, just something that comes across. Oh, we can put my camera back over here. Okay, so they take. We're already castled. What are ideas? An idea here is to sack. They take, come up here. What's another idea? Another idea is just to move my queen up now. Threatening this. They don't have this anymore. Or I guess they didn't to begin with. So if I were to go here, we could go here actually. That keeps this safe. So I guess it doesn't. It'd be better to sack. So we're gonna do it. We are going for it. Alright, they take. So we're gonna just do our thing here. Ooh, actually I feel like I've come across this before. So if they come here and I go here, and they come up and now we take, it creates, well, I don't know, what do you think? Weakness, or in some of those variations, the H pawn is still here, so the knight would be trapped. So, is it necessary to induce this as a weakness? I don't know. I mean, I guess so. It wins us a tempo, so I wanna just try it. I just wanna see what happens. I'm being crazy, but we're about to cross 1400, so let's be crazy. Oh, and oh man, if they actually, oh, this is actually, oh wait, no. So if they don't push and they try to move, then we can take this with a check. Yeah, we're already castled. They've lost the right to castle. Ooh, yeah, here we come. Here it comes. All right. So, I don't know. I'm thinking of taking, but then they're gonna take, right? And then what? Oh, I guess if I... No, I can't take here. That's not a sack. Or is there something better? If I were to take, and they'd probably develop... Okay, hang on. If I were to take, they develop... We could develop. Is that good or is that bad? Maybe it's good, and then maybe I develop here just to get us a tempo. They move up here. And I don't know, maybe moving in here, trying to catch it like that. Maybe this works. Maybe this works. They've lost the ability to castle within reason. We're gonna take some stuff and finish our development. Material-wise, we are equal. King safety, we're obviously doing a little bit better because they can just probably get some stuff going real quick. Yeah, so they go here, or something, you know, and then they're good. So yeah, maybe all of that was for naught. It was a little annoying. Or maybe we still... Oh no, dang it. Oh, this is now off the table. Okay. Two open files. Semi-open files. If I were to go here, you take, and then I take, and this piece needs to move, they go here. Yeah, I can't really go here. So let's do this. Yes. And then we can do this. And this piece falls. This piece falls. And as long as we keep up the pressure. Okay. Here. Now if here and here, you can go like this, attacking here. Okay. So that's not in the cards anymore. I'm wondering if there was also this idea originally. Oh yeah, maybe this so that I can take back over there. So let's do all that again. So I want to go here and say hypothetically, yeah. Then here, then here, then here, then there. This piece doesn't need to move anymore, but I've advanced a rook, and they still have a disconnected. Their rooks are still disconnected. So as long as I keep up this pressure, this pressure, don't give them the king a chance to escape. That's my plan. That's my immediate goal. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I'm thinking of just moving back. I think that would be sufficient. Am I blundering anything? I don't think so. So yeah, let's do it. This regains all of its power again. So, strange move by our opponent. They might try to do the move up move. But if that happens, our knight can jump into the d5 square. Alright, here we go. I'm not sure now how many moves our last game went, but I think it was relatively... Yeah, I don't think it made it this far. In this game we got to play with the Scotch Gambit, and again our opponents, I swear, in the last like 3 or 4 Scotch Gambits that I've gotten, h6 has been the response. Which is I think on move 4. And what do we play after that? I think we castle. And what did our opponent play after that? See, and this is where it gets always a little confusing. I have to memorize it after the fact so I can take it here. Okay, and then they do bishop out. Bishop to c5. Bishop to c5. That's the one that they do. And then we do c3. I think they take. D takes c3. And then we sacrifice the bishop. And then king takes. Okay. Part of me thinks that I just gotta take it. I think it doesn't have nearly as much bite as they think, as our opponent thinks. Taking, I mean, sure, it's rough that they're pinned, such as life here a little bit. What can we start to do? Okay, hang on, let me get out of that. So I'm threatening this, threatening that. If they were to go here, okay, yeah, what they do, which they do. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Here, here, here. That is gnarly. I think that works. I'm going for it. That is gnarly. Gnarly. It's gonna be a gnarly fork. Okay, interesting, interesting. I mean, if we were to take... Okay, hang on. Oh, actually, I can just take... Yeah. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Alright, if I were to take, and then they were to take here... okay, so that's one branch. So if they take back with the knight, I can... No, but then this doesn't work because if they take here, I can't take now because this is protected. Okay, so it doesn't... I don't think it works that way. Is there anything else? If I were to take here... I don't know. If I were to take now... Ooh, and yeah, you were to take... I can hit him with a fork here. And I don't know if you were to move here, yeah, I could. Or if you were to move here, I still have that, yeah. Or do I? I don't know. I think this works. I'm going for it. I maybe should have thought about it a little bit longer, but I believe this. If they were to move here, I can take with a check. This piece, we're up. We're kind of up a piece. Okay. Okay. We're still up a little bit. I wasn't expecting that, but I do see this as a... No, I don't. Let's see. So if they were to take... Well, I feel like I need to get my knight out now. Yeah, we'd be kind of down in exchange. We'd be a pawn down in material. Man, I was really... Okay. So this is just kind of a tough... Yeah, what else? Part of me is like... Okay, if they take here, they have to take like that, protecting here. And then do I have anything after that? Or if I were to go here and they move, and I take back, so a pawn for a knight. So yeah, we'd still be up. Okay, hang on, let's go back. Here, 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 here. Oh, actually, okay, here, here, here. You can't take me this way because I take that way. This piece is under fire. They could move here. And in which case, I don't know what I'd do. Okay, one more time. Here. Here. Okay, yeah, that piece is gone. So here, attacking there. And if they move here, then then I take, and then you move here. Do I have... No, this piece might start to hang. Man. Oh, actually, this looks good, maybe. So just, ooh, okay. That took a long time to... I feel like that's super simple, and it took me a long time to figure it out, which is kind of funny. And somewhat tragic. But I think, yeah, we got it. It's awesome. Okay, so now they have to, like, go here, because everything else is occupied. Wow. Okay. So it just goes to show you, like, I was thinking all this other stuff, thinking way too hard. All I had to do was that. That's crazy. That is... Okay, hang on. Is there something better than this? What speaks to me about it is... obviously it's a check, but I feel like in terms of follow-up, I don't see anything obvious. If they... Okay, there are a few obvious things, so if I were to go here, and they were to go here, I could take with a fork on these. However, there is this, and this, and this, which doesn't look like it has nearly as much firepower, so maybe we can hold off on it. I'm wondering about doing this. I really don't know if it accomplishes all that much. Yeah, trying to hit this is nice, and they would only be able to protect it if they went here or here. So if I went here, let's take it back. So if they went here, they would have to go here or here to protect this pawn. I'm over here. Do I have anything crazy? I don't know, maybe moving back here, allowing something like this if they were to go here. Yeah, maybe that's fine. I'm spending a lot of time. Oh, my cats are going crazy. So yeah, they'll probably go here. I was thinking of this as a potential idea. Yeah. Attacking this piece. I'm also allowing this, or created this, or keeping an eye on this as a potential move. If they could block it with this, I don't know, maybe I'll move back here, adding some pressure onto the e5 square. Maybe that's our plan. So yeah, okay, I'm going back to the move order of the beginning. So we have the Scotch Gambit, they do h6. Our play is castling, and then they go, what, c5? That's, yeah, c5. And we go c3. D takes c3, so I think that's like the sixth move or something. Okay, and they opt for, I feel like, the worst of the moves. So we hit him where it hurts. Whew, hit him where it hurts. They could maybe move here to put pressure. We're gonna take this pawn with another tempo, and we'll be 2 pawns up. This knight will lose its defender, and they'll have to do something about it. If that knight moves, this pawn falls, this pawn is weak, and this is the beginning of the end, I think. So they have to do something now. If they move here, they could put some pressure here. I might just move up. Okay, interesting. I'm just gonna maybe go like this now. I don't really see anything else as a possibility. I don't know, maybe I was a little too hasty. Maybe they can take this way. Okay. Yeah, they don't take. I guess this is available for them. Ooh, if I were to move here, pinning the knight and pinning this pawn, I could potentially take, and they don't have a way of protecting the knight. I think they just lost the knight. Can't go here, can't go here. Who's gonna protect this knight? I guess they could still move the king, but then they would relinquish. Wait a minute. They could go here maybe. Then I don't know. Maybe I go here or here. Putting some more pressure. Okay, so yeah, here's an idea. It unpins all around. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna hit them like this. They can't get any closer. This is a check, and it's a pin. It's all sorts of things going on right now. Ooh, hey, and we crossed it, and they resign. We did it. 1400. Nice. Okay, awesome. Well, I feel like we earned it, especially on that one. That was a good game by our opponent. We found some pretty interesting tactics, and then, ooh. Okay, so before we get into the review, yeah, let's see if we can remember the first 5 moves, which we've been already at it for some time. So it's the Scotch Gambit, e4, e5, knight to f3, knight. Okay, hang on, I gotta count. e4, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, d4, Scotch game. Opponent e takes d4, bishop to c4. This is the Scotch Gambit. They play h6, which a lot of our opponents have been doing. We castle, and they do bishop to c5, I think. And that's the first 5 moves. We'll double check to see if that's correct, and we'll review the rest of the game. I think I can remember a little bit more, because yeah, we ended up playing c3, d takes on c3, we play bishop takes on f7, king takes on f7, it's like 6 or 7, queen to d5. Okay, I'm losing it. Let's just review the game. All right, awesome. Whew, 1400. Oh wow. Yeah. So we played 91.7. Our opponent played well as also 81. It's great to see. We had 2 brilliant moves, 2 greats. We found a lot of the best moves. We only had 2 mistakes, 1 inaccuracy, no misses, no blunders. Let me move my camera out of the way here so you can see. We played like a 2100. Apparently played brilliant in the opening, brilliant in the middle game, and then I thought we traded queens. I'm surprised I didn't call that as an endgame, but I digress. But man, I wish we could play like this all the time. As long as we take our time, that's always the thing. And I think we're getting our instincts in there, but let's start the review. All right, so e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, e takes d4, bishop to c4. Yep. e4, e5, etc. They play this h move. You play castles, h6 castles. And then they do, yeah, bishop to c5, play c3, d takes on c3, we sacrifice the bishop. Brilliant. A brilliant move. I was worried about this one. It's always hard to tell. But it's such a sacrificing on that h or that f7. I feel like we just fine tuning that understanding. Okay, yeah, we didn't have to do this, but so this is one of our inaccuracies. Should we have just taken? Sure. Yeah, just take it. What are you doing? Apparently that was the best move. I'm surprised I didn't like that because I mean, come on. But I guess yeah, just be straightforward. Yeah, inaccuracy. Understand? This was a mistake. Okay. Again, yeah, just take. Free pawn. Didn't keep all my firepower. Sure, they keep theirs. I guess I was a little worried about taking, but maybe I would move here with tempo. I don't know. Maybe this was better than I thought. So yeah, mistake. Sure, and take. This is also a mistake. I thought I only said I had like one mistake and some inaccuracies. You lied to me, so that's a mistake. What about just developing here? Also not great. What do you want? What do you want from me? Maybe here? Okay. Here. Forcing this one to move. Yeah, I don't know. So, okay. So yeah, inaccuracy or a mistake. Like that move, but I brought my rooks into the center, just playing the game. Alright, so they move here. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it recognized win a pawn through all these tactics and everything. So yeah, that's a miss. Oh, that's just good. I felt like I had spent a lot of time on it. Would you have preferred this? No. Didn't prefer it at all. How about just getting my butt out of there? No. How about threatening? Also no. Maybe take? Yeah, okay. Yeah, just take. Again, just play chess. Just be straightforward. Take pieces that are there. Yeah, okay. I feel like yeah, I missed. It's just a free pawn. The threats that they had over here would have been equal in material and arguably weakening their position or weakening their king safety. So this I agree with. I mean this was fine, and yeah, that was great. Oh yeah, and this is the beginning, I think. Yeah, this is. And we are rerouting. We get our rook involved. That's good, but I don't know. I'll take it. Maybe you wanted me to take this instead. But yeah, I'm kind of in a liquidation mode here. And yeah, they don't see this tactic, and we pounce on it. So great. Good job building a lead and not letting up. Yeah, so we were just keeping up the pressure so that their king couldn't do like the two-move castle essentially. We hit the bishop sacrifice on f7, which is always lovely to see, preventing our king from castling. What else? Yeah, we're good with the Scotch. Scotch has been proving to be I don't know, just a good move, or not a good move, a Would you tell me? I'm curious. I know on the app it tells me how many times I've played. That's not telling me. That's a shame. Okay, yeah, so we crossed 1400. I'm trying to think. Okay, again. Um, our sacrifice on F7 was good. And like I said, we kept up the pressure towards the end there. What else? What else? Oh yeah, we should have been a little bit more straightforward on just taking pieces when they're available instead of trying to be too fancy, going all around. Maybe it could have been like a nice psychological thing for us, but not for our opponent. What else? Anything else to learn from this game? Let's just look one more time through it. Let's just click one more time all the way through. Yeah, they take. Like I said, being too fancy, you should just take pieces. Okay, yeah, so what here? What did it say it wanted me to do? You wanted me to hop my knight in there? Maybe. Was this already enough? I mean, I feel like. Yeah, show me the follow up. I don't understand why the. Why not move here instead? This is an inaccuracy, it says. And it would want me, best move is e5, knight to e5. So if I were to knight to e5, it's best. I'm saying like g8, king to g8. Why not? Why not this? Oh, it's because of this. Yeah. Okay. Again, I guess, yeah, being too slow. The king is vulnerable. Getting their knight out of there so that I can get in there myself. So they take, and then this doubling up is just a weakness I'm ready to have. Okay. I think I'm following a little bit. But I like my reasoning too. I'm just developing. And then we get our rooks in the center. That's always fantastic to see. We saw some nice stuff here. Yeah, this is, I should just take pieces, recognizing where the balance is. And then, yeah, I think at this point it's clean up. Alright. Well, great. We made it to 1400 for 1401. I might make a recap of just talking about the games that we've seen and just what we've played the most often. And looking forward to starting Road to 1500 soon. It was tough. I think we only really lost 2 games on this series, so hopefully, we can keep up the pace as long as we, look for the moves, be patient, play to our time, not to our opponents, and just try to play solid. If you made it this far in this video or in the series, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.